Day 3 of RuneScape 3's Catalyst League, and having just unlocked tier 5, I had a choice to make. Whilst I mostly use necromancy on the main game, that's almost entirely due to gear limitations. I was considering magic, but after looking at the relics and comparing them and seeing how strong barbarism is, I had to go with melee in the end. My plan is to use leagues in order to learn combat fully in the styles that I don't have the most experience in currently. With the powerful tier 5 perk now unlocked that increases my base damage, gives me 100% hit chance, and heals me for 10% of damage dealt, I immediately headed to the fight caves, in order to beat Jad and earn my first fire cape for 240 points as well. But before I started proper combat, I went and knocked out some important quests. The Murd Mystery all the way to King's Ransom, to unlock piety, chivalry and a lot of combat experience, and one piercing note for devotion. A quick stop at the Warriors Guild for some extra points and a defender, and then the world wakes in order to get my prayer and magic all the way up into the 80s. To start the bossing spree, I headed to Gielinor in order to farm out some Bandos armor pieces, as they would be my current best in slot melee power armor. I got several drops including a Bandos chestplate and hilt, however didn't fully complete the set, and headed over to Krill for some easy points. KQ was next on the list, another set of easy points though I had to use necromancy as well, and Barrows proved just as easy as expected, though I did get this absolutely ridiculous triple chest. Vindicta would be next in melee progression, having the Dragon Rider Lance tier 80 in its drop table, but for now just a single kill for the 80 points. A well-timed KBD event counted as a kill of the King Black Dragon, and then to the hardest boss so far, a Raxor. This was a difficult challenge, but taking good care of the Mirrorbacks, easily accomplished for 200 points. Karapak was less so a challenge, and more so just a fun victory lap, with how familiar I am with this boss. With my bloodlust somewhat sated, I went planting and gathering some Lanterdimes for an easy 280 points. There was another Rune Sphere, which got me a couple extra runecrafting levels, and this is when I finally figured out just how strong fletching is, especially with Production Master, with all of the very high point tasks available later on, and how you can actually profit from fletching arrows. Doing some gate got me 90 mining, and trying to round out my skills and improving my total level via fishing, getting me several hundred more points in the process. Swarm being a noticeable part as you can catch higher level fish early. Now that I'm 90 mining, I can mine Dark Animica in the Empty Throne, and then head to Tyrannon in order to mine Light Animica as well, for a total of 480 points. Mining truly has been one of the easiest ways to gain points so far. A little bit of archaeology in order to try to keep up the base total. I was informed using elemental animal stones you can create 100 earth runes without needing the high runecraft requirement for 200 points. To round out my stats, I did a little bit of summoning with tinderboxes, a little bit of thieving at the Thieves Guild and a couple quests, and then killed the Cerberus in Elite Dungeons 4 for some dungeoneering, getting me all the way to base 60s. Finally, 80 divination at gate being the last requirement remaining for invention, I headed into the guild, just short of the points required for tier 6. Where I'll be starting to fully gear up using invention perks to their fullest, as well as unlocking infinite money.